Hi guys, hi people, hi comrades, hello everybody. Today, Sanaon is here looking at Prada Luna Rossa line, specifically Prada Luna Rossa Black. All right. So this perfume is relatively popular. All right. Although recently, I mean, of course, after carbon is one of the more popular ones, and recently the Prada Luna Ocean has also become quite hot. Let us say hot among the fragcom people. This is also usually a close second or a close third among the perfumes of the Prada Luna line. So this perfume was launched in 2018 under the nose of Dariela Andrea, I think her name. I think this lady is basically an in-house Prada perfumer. Okay, all right. So she has made this in 2018, as I mentioned earlier. Let's go through the notes first. Very classic, typical bergamot. Opening of bergamot and grapefruits are just so common, right? So it's a bergamot opening top, followed by patchouli and angelica, which is a bit of a relatively uncommon ingredient, and base of tonka bean, amber, and musk. Okay, so the scent notes here are not too many, relatively straightforward concept. So the uh, popularity of this perfume comes because usually male's perfume, if you have a decent amount of tonka, amber, some bergamot, usually you can't really go wrong with it. So I think people are enjoying it. And as usual, the mystery ingredients, right? Whatever they put out in their official communications and whatever they actually really put in is always a kind of question mark. So what your nose says and what the official list gives you can be different. Hence, you will find that many people talk about this smelling like cola or Dr. Pepper due to licorice or whatever. But yeah, some people get it. I don't get it so much, honestly. I get a bit of cola. Usually I never really like cola so much. I mean, that's why the Armani code. So I never got into it. But I really changed my mind about cola after smelling this legend, which I will slowly bring up to the screen right now. Let me see. Okay. Can you guess what is it? Okay, I won't even put the name. I try not to put the name. Just based on the cap alone, can you guess what is it? Okay, so this. I will show you the just for the frag hardcore people. They get whether they can guess what is this legend. So that had a cola vibe. Whether there is cola or not inside it, it's more of cardamom and lavender, but I have a bit of a cola opening feel when I smell that famous legend called night in French. Okay, right. Maybe at the end of the video I will say what that is. So this has a bit of a cola vibe for some people. I don't really get it. And then now there's another allegation by some you want to call it haters, critics, or more discerning fragrance fans. They say that this perfume is quite similar to other perfumes like Bulgari Black, but fans say that Bulgari Black is more of a tarry kind of a note, whereas this does not have that element in it. And Prada Luna Rossa Carbon is alleged to be how to say, I don't know, depends, I guess. You wanna be harsh, you can call it copy. You want to be polite, you can say it's inspired by, or you can say coincidental, similar, or what. But the carbon what do you call it, is too similar to Dior Sauvage. And then the spot, Luna Rossa spot, is supposed to be a mimic of Le Mal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So I let you guys say in the comment section, do you agree or not with that, those critics? For me, I think similarities, you can't run away from similarities, but if the people who do it have made an effort to be unique, then hats off to them, right? Because sometimes the perfumer can be under pressure to follow the trends, like what's hot now, what's everybody liking now, right? For example, the blue explosion some time back, so everybody wants a blue perfume, right? So and they can be very successful at it, when Blue de Chanel came out, and then there were some people starting to get inspired with that, and then you got perfumes like this which will slowly appear on your screen. Yeah, again, yeah, I think you all might have seen the name. Okay, what is this? Can you guess? You can see the name already. So this is another legendary blue perfume which is very popular recently. So yeah, they can be under pressure. So but then for the whole line to be accused of each member of it being inspired by another brand's famous perfume, I think maybe it's not the best of what do you call it, label to have. But if you want to ask about Prada's own what image, okay, it's always been a clean and soapy. These are the two words everybody uses when you say Prada is clean and soapy, right? So that is their originality, I would say. Okay, so maybe this Luna Rossa line is supposed to be like whatever that is non-Prada, right? Like whatever's hot right now, Prada want to make some money, so maybe the Prada Homme or what the other Prada lines are more authentic Prada, and this Luna Rossa line is supposed to simply be inspired by brand A, brand B, and brand C. So if the allegations are close to the truth, then it would seem kind of sensible for this to happen. Okay. So the opinion generally is divided whether it's nice or not. Even for me, because I smelled a few things when I bought this. When I smelled carbon, it seemed a bit more fruity, although there's no obvious fruit there, except for maybe bergamot and there's some lavender there. I had like a fruity feeling, and then when I smell this seemed less fruity and a bit more masculine, so I got this. But when I re-smell it back, it seems to have more of a medicinal quality to it, and I didn't get much of a tonka. So it can be so many factors. Maybe some element of the chemicals are more sedimentary at the bottom. Usually you don't shake perfumes, of course, but all kinds of things can happen, the time of the day and so on. So anyway, that's what I'm getting currently from it. And generally that powdery tonka combo, you can't go wrong. It's just something you want to inhale deeply. And there are the legendary Chanel. Maybe I'll do a comparo video with Chanel Allure Homme Extreme, which has a similar, which is a similar tonka bomb, right? Powdery tonka combo, which this exhibits. So this can sort of be used as a substitute to, or in the same class as Chanel Allure Homme or Sports or Extreme. Okay, so I think this I could do some interesting versus battles and comparo videos. For example, this one versus La Nuit de l'Homme. So earlier I mentioned to you, right, a famous perfume with a bit of a cola that I feel but might not be in the official ingredient. So this is the one, the answer to the quiz, so-called quiz earlier, is YSL. Okay, all right, YSL, La Nuit de l'Homme, right? Okay, so this is the one I showed you. This is a very lovely thing, but just that the allegation, not say allegation, I mean it's known to be not so projecting, not so long lasting. That is the problem with it. But if you want to smell something for your own happiness, then by all means it's a great perfume in my opinion. Okay, so yep, what's my impression of this? Well, initially I mean obviously I bought it because I felt it's good, it's nice. On today's testing, again repeated testing, I find that the opening seem a bit medicinal. I don't know. See, you can even have things like, the opening is bergamot, right? Let's say if this box was not stored in a proper environment, maybe too hot or what at the shop, right? So when you test the, when you smell the tester, maybe the bergamot is good, but once you get the packed one, right, the sealed box that they sell it to you, right, it's a non-tester, right? So when you bring it back home, it is possible that if it's been kept in a wrong way or form, then you might get not get a correct opening from it. Okay, so there are so many variables to it. So I think I'll give this a 3 out of 5. This has potential, definitely. Maybe I'll do a long-term review as well. It's definitely not a bad scent, but the issues of it being too much of a, like inspired by other perfume, and how to say, some medicinal aspect to it might be a bit of a drawback to this particular perfume, Prada Black, Luna Rossa Black. I'll do some comparative videos. I think very interesting because this has a similarity to others, so you can always say this is better or another is better. Okay, okay, guys. So till I see you next time. Say hi to Mr. Teddy, my very unique Moschino toy boy or boy toy, which is a joke. Actually, it's really a joke because every time I smell it, I kind of laugh because it's like ridiculous. If a perfumer decided, "Hey, I want to make a joke of a perfume," right? So then yeah, they would have done something like that, some kind of a how to say, not say pungent but strong rose with some coconut kind of a thing and some flower, and then they call it an atypical men's fragrance. Sorry, not for me. Both these Moschino and even Dior Homme. Okay, I got a Dior Homme Intense. For me is how to say, I consider as too feminine and so on. It's maybe I'm a more traditional male, I guess. So yeah, so those are some of the collection, guys. And I think, yep, with that, I'll sort of end my discussion today. Maybe I'll do some versus battles. And if you guys want to know anything more about this, please comment in the comment section, and I'll see what I can, what do you call it, accommodate, or what comments or feedback I can give you all. All right. So that's it. Take care. Bye bye. Best of love, and have a great one.